Hi everyone, hope you are all doing well and safe. Welcome to the practical course of Circuit Analysis. Here's your lab instructor Nishita Alwaz. Agenda of this experiment includes 7 different sections: lab objective, equipment needed for the experimentation, theoretical background, software implementation, results and discussion part, conclusion and the task assigned. The title of today's experiment is to study the response of an RC circuit when applied with a sudden DC voltage source.
The basic equipment needed for the experimentation is NI Multisim software installed on the personal computer.
Firstly, we have to look at the theoretical background of this experiment. So, what is the RC circuit? An RC circuit is containing a resistor R and a capacitor C that are connected to a DC voltage source, and the capacitor is charged exponentially in time. Capacitor is an electrical component that houses electrical charge, and it has the ability to both charge and discharge itself through a series connected resistor. The time required for the capacitor to fully charge or discharge is known as basically the time constant. Now, if we talk about the first order time responses of the RC circuit, then there are basically two responses: natural response and the step response. Natural response happens when the capacitor is suddenly disconnected from its DC source, and the step response happens when a DC voltage source is suddenly applied to the capacitor. The main theme of this experiment is to study the response of RC circuit when a sudden DC voltage applied to it. So when a sudden DC voltage applied to it means the RC circuit, the circuit response is known as the RC step response. When something changes in a circuit, the voltage and currents adjust to the new conditions. If the change is an abrupt step, the response is called the step response. We will apply an abrupt step in voltage to our resistor capacitor circuit and watch what happens to the voltage across the capacitor. This step response happens billions of times every second inside all digital devices. A step input is a common way to give a circuit a little kick to see what it does. It tells us quite a lot about the properties of the circuit. Like in this diagram, we can see that we will apply a step input which will vary from 0 to 1 abruptly and check the response of the RC circuit. So here we have the stages of the step response of the RC circuit. In the initial stage, when t less than 0 and the switch is open, so the voltage across the capacitor is the already stored voltage and the capacitor is discharging itself. The voltage across the capacitor is equals to V0. There is no current flowing in the circuit because the switch is open. Hence the capacitor discharging itself during the initial stage of the step response of the RC circuit. In the final stage, if we will close the switch at t equals to 0, current will start flowing around the completed circuit. Current will continue to flow as long as there is the voltage difference across the resistor because capacitor charging itself. We can see the charging of the capacitor in the graph also. Vs represents the source voltage, which is represented in the basically blue color in the graph, and the voltage of the capacitor is basically depicted in the brown color in the graph. So capacitor voltage time by time increases because capacitor charging itself. At some point in the future, capacitor fully charged itself means achieve the steady state point, which is the force response of the capacitor. So at some point Vs equals to the voltage across the capacitor. When capacitor fully charged itself and the source voltage exactly equals to the capacitor voltage, then basically there is no voltage across the resistor because there is no current flow further in the circuit. This is the final stage of the step response of RC circuit when capacitor fully charged itself. So here we have the step response equation of RC circuit. This step response, the combination of force response and the natural response. Firstly, we'll apply the KCL across the RC series circuit. So IR means the current across the resistor equals to this term, and the current across capacitor equals to this term. After this, we will simplify this equation and take this negative term to the right side of the equation, and then take the coefficient of dV by dt to the downside of the equation. So this is the overall equation which we are going to use for the step response analysis of the RC circuit. So now if we will consider the response of the RC circuit, means the first force response, then firstly we will consider the voltage across some constant value which is nominated as Kf. Then we will apply the Kf in the equation number 1. So we have this type of equation. If we will take the derivative of the constant term, then answer is 0. So Kf by Rc equals to Vs by Rc. RC cancel, and then we have Kf equals to Vf, which is equals to voltage source. So at the 0 point, means time at t is equals to 0, we have force response equals to source voltage, and we have directly straight line. Second part of the step response, the natural response. So we have this equation, and in the natural response, basically there is no DC supply, so voltage source equals to 0. So after putting Vs equals to 0, we have this dVn by dt plus Vn by Rc equals to 0. Then Vn equals to Kn e raised to power Sc. This type of Vn equation. So we will basically put this Vn in this equation, means the value of Vn in this equation, and after putting the equation become like this, and after this we will basically take Kn e raised to power St as a common term, this term, and then we will consider S plus 1 by Rc equals to 0. And after putting S plus 1 by Rc equals to 0, we have S equals to minus 1 by Rc. So R basically Vn equals to Kn e raised to power minus T divided by Rc, means the negative exponential. That's why in natural response, when capacitor basically start discharging, we have this kind of negative exponential response, and our voltage continuously decreasing. At one time, we have basically 0 voltage across the capacitor. So now if we'll calculate the total response of the RC circuit, which is the combination of natural response and forced response. So we have Vt equals to Vs plus Kn e raised to power minus t by Rc. Then here we are calculating the Vt at t is equals to 0. So we will put the t is equals to 0 in the whole equation. So our equation becomes like that: V0 equals to Vs plus Kn. So Kn equals to V0 minus Vn. So we will put Kn in this equation. Our equation is Vt equals to Vs plus V0 minus Vs e to power minus t by Rc. Then here basically we are taking the exponential positive and we are taking Vs equals to 0. From here we will start our procedure. So Vt equals to Vs minus Vs e raised to power minus t by Rc. Then we will take Vs common. So our equation becomes Vt equals to Vs bracket start 1 minus t e minus t raised to power divided by Rc. So this is how we can evaluate the total response of the RC circuit when it is injected or expressed with a step response. To simulate the step response of the RC circuit, we have to move towards the NI Multisim software. Firstly, we will place all the components, means the resistor, capacitor, and the pulse supply voltage and the ground by moving towards the component placement section of NI Multisim. So click on this section and pick the basically pulse voltage by moving towards the sources and then signal voltage source, and then pick pulse voltage, place it, then moving towards the basically basic section, then pick the resistor of value 10k ohms, pick the capacitor of 5 picofarad, and pick ground also by moving towards the sources, then power sources, ground, and click OK. Then arrange basically all these components, rotate capacitor and press Ctrl R. Then connect battery with the capacitor and then connect capacitor with the resistor. After this, connect ground with the circuit. So now our circuit is completed. When simulating the circuit, firstly we will basically take the battery voltages, battery supply, pulse voltages according to our requirement. So double click on this and pick the initial value as 0, pick pulse value as 5 volt, then pick pulse worth as 500 nanoseconds, then pick period basically 100 or the 1000 nanoseconds, then click OK. After this we will simulate the circuit. When simulating the circuit, select analysis and simulation, then transient analysis from the simulation menu. This basically transient analysis parameters window will be open. In the analysis parameter tab, set the start time as 0, which is already settled, then end time equals to 1 e raised to power minus 006. Then I will move towards the output section and pick two voltages V1 and V3, and then I will run my simulation diagram. So here I have the proper result of my capacitor based RC circuit, charging and discharging. Basically red signal shows the battery voltages and the green signal shows the discharging and charging of the capacitor. When we have the battery voltage is equals to 5 volt, then capacitor charge itself, as we can see in the green color waveform. And when battery voltages move towards 0 point, then capacitor discharge itself. So this is how we can build our circuit diagram in NI Multisim software. We can analyze the result of this experiment in two stages: transient response and the steady state response or the forced response. So during the natural response or the transient response of the RC circuit, capacitor basically discharge itself. When we will not apply any voltage across the capacitor, so capacitor basically discharge its voltage which it is basically already contains. And during the final stage or the forced response or the steady state response of the RC circuit, capacitor has the sudden DC voltages, and when it will experience a sudden DC voltages, it will start charging itself. So the capacitor voltage exponentially increases when it basically starts charging, and when it will move towards the discharging stage, so its voltage move towards the negative exponential. Finally, the conclusion is here. From this experiment, we have learned that the circuit response is known as the step response when a sudden DC voltage applied to it. Furthermore, we have also analyzed the response of RC circuit when sudden DC voltage applied to it in NI Multisim software.
Tasks assigned for this experiment are listed in this slide.
This is all from my side. You are welcome to ask any question related to this topic. Thank you very much for listening to me.